So this is going to be really interesting. We did exactly the same thing, same time last year. I'm going to see if I can be a bit quicker, which is doubtful. But yes, we are clipping. We are doing it. Absolutely, in no sense of the word, a professional clipper. But I love to do it because I hate paying people to do stuff that I feel like I could do myself. So here we are, making another hash of it for another year. I have been watching some clipping stuff on TikTok, and all the pros tend to do long sweeping strokes. Maybe I'm holding them wrong, maybe I need to do that. That's better. This is the second year with these clippers, and they're super lightweight. They're not going to suit everyone because some people like the heavier clippers, but for me, not having a wire is a bonus. I'm going to try and go over the little patches that I'm missing as I'm going. I'm going to try and do it all in one battery. And I also read, when you get the lines, just go in a slightly different direction, it can get rid of them. But I'm assuming that the majority of the lines will disappear. So I'll tell you what my plan is, and you'll know if I've gone wrong. My plan is to leave his legs on. Because he still gets turned out for the majority of the day, which is really important for him. I want to make sure there's enough hair on his legs to just offer a bit of protection. So it's quite important that I don't mess the lines up. Otherwise, we're taking it all off. So I want to follow the muscle line. I want to do that shape really. That's the shape I really want. This is the main bit where he gets really sweaty. What am I doing wrong? I can't seem to get a nice big line and get it all off. I think I should be oiling a bit more. Yeah, I think I'm going to change the blades in a second. I'm not convinced that these are very sharp. Or it could just be my awful technique. I've got a friend who clips professionally, and she put a video on TikTok the other day. And it was quite a big horse. It wasn't quite as big as Bear, but there was certainly a lot of body. And she zipped probably about as much as I've done there in about 2 minutes. And I did comment and I said, you know what, it would take me 45 minutes to do what you've just done there. Maybe we need to clip Custard so I can get some more practice in. What do you think, Custard? Oh, it's getting smaller and smaller. It's going to end up like a little fish finger on his back in a minute. So we struggle a little bit on this yard. There's no hot tap, which is absolutely no excuse for this level of scurf. But my God, look at the colour of the scurf. Oh my God, I feel terrible. I don't know why, but clipping that little bit gives me the heebie-jeebies. I don't know why. Get ever so nervous doing that bit. My friend once was clipping her horse, doing the bum bit here, and slipped with the clippers and cut a lot of his tail off. So we're going to try not to do that. Ooh, nearly. Stand. Gosh, I realised the positioning there of me is terrible. Oh, what a lovely point. Oof. Yeah, these blades are definitely sharper. I think I've gone too far back there, actually. That's better. My old horse Cameo, you couldn't get near him with the clippers and it'd be an absolute game, even with sedation. Like, I'd have to get the vet to come and like basically knock him out. And he was quite dangerous, like out of nowhere he'd just try and kill you. Good old Cam. I want that point there. Oh, that was a good line. This is the really fiddly bit. I just can't leave the face on because it never looks that good when you do that, from my opinion. For me, just don't like it. So I'm going to try really hard not to trim off his whiskers, which I think is now, you're not allowed to do it. It's illegal. Back in the day, people would just scalp them and take it all off, but I don't think you're allowed to take off any of the little feely whiskers. And I suppose, why would you really? Because, I mean, honestly. Good boy. Come on. Right, I'm just going to try and keep the blade flat. Because I think I'm kind of lifting it up a bit. I've just given him a tiny little bit more settling. I just don't want to upset him by trying to do his ears. I'd rather just be able to get it off without argument. I think next winter I need to invest in one of those showers, because we just can't bath them here. There's no hot water. Obviously there's a kettle, but bathing an 18-hand horse with one kettle, it's not ideal. So I think I'm going to actually either try and make or buy one of those gas freestanding shower things. There's such mixed reviews about which ones are good and which ones are bad. I've heard a lot of them only last not very long at all. So if anyone has got any recommendations of a good hot water shower, freestanding, with like a gas bottle? Am I dreaming it? Is this a thing? Yeah, definitely need to invest in a hot water shower, because that is ridiculous. And I do groom them a lot. Yeah, so I mean, he lives out for most of the year. He lives out from like April to about now, which is first week of November. Right, I feel like my line was really good there. Yeah, look at that. Oh, I can't wait to hot cloth afterwards. That's when the magic happens, really. I think I just lack the methodical nature that it takes to be good at clipping. I think if you're good at clipping, you're methodical. Whereas I'm like belly 1 minute, ribs the next. Maybe that's where I'm going wrong. Yeah, it's all a bit all over the place, isn't it? So paranoid about clipping his whiskers off. Deet, deet, deet. I really don't want to cut it off. That's his little thinker, look. Magic thinker. Right, I think my batteries are going. Brilliant. Right, I think I should do the other side of his face while he's sleepy, sleepy. I wonder if they realise, I wonder if they make the connection that, you know, we're clipping them and then they feel less hot and sweaty when we ride them. Do you think they actually know that this has got anything to do with the fact that we've clipped them, or probably not? More so on that basis if they haven't got a clue what we're doing. They're extremely generous. Good boy. The bit in between the forelock and the ear is extremely satisfying. Down there. Just clipping that up again. I don't want him to. It is a breakaway head collar. I won't use anything else other than a breakaway in the stable. But I still don't want him to. Stand, babe. So I know he's had settling, and there is a bit of, some people think you can let them eat a little bit on settling, and some people say you can't. So I'm not going to let him have too much, because obviously he's quite sleepy. So, although he's probably woken up enough. If he wants food, he's not that sleepy, is he? Bad, bad, bad. Are you waking up now? Oh, I struggle so much with this little bit. It's kind of... Stand there. Who am I kidding? I've struggled with all of it. All of it's been a struggle. Oh! Gosh. Hold on, babe. That woke me up. The bit that I like to do is make sure that his point here is central, which is a little bit hard on Bear because he has a broken dock, a nerve damaged dock from when he was a young horse. So his tail naturally hangs wonky. But as you can see, I've made some points here. I just want to make sure they're super level. I'm quite happy that they're pretty straight, pretty bang on. That one's in a bit more, but lose too much sleep about that. I think it looks all right. That's lovely, I love that bit. Pleased with that. And I just know that he's just getting a bit irritated now, so I'm gonna wrap this up in a minute. He's been an absolute saint. Because I could possibly be the worst clipper in England. I hate that line there. Oh God. Thought I'd cut something important off then. Stop. Put the clippers down. This is where accidents happen and it ends up all of it coming off. But no, I think, how long did that take? So this clip took 96 minutes, which is ridiculous. I think it should be taking half that really, or at least an hour. An hour. I would love to know how long everybody takes to fully clip a horse. But I will say, as a caveat, whatever the word is, he is 18 hands. There's a lot of area here. Oh, I've got to get the hot cloth on. It's very hard to see, look, where the middle of his bum is, because this is all skew-if. Does that look central? I'm not going to do any more. I'm going to boil the kettle, give him a hot wash, hot cloth, and then put his rug on and let him just... But yeah, I'm moderately happy. The more I look at it, the worse it is. The more I look... Stop now, stop. Oh, really bad line there. 1 sec. Done. 96 minutes. Terrible. 100 minutes now, probably. Ridiculous. But yeah, how long does it take you to clip your horse? I'm going to hot cloth now. And it'll all look amazing. Thank you for watching. If you've stuck it out this far, wow, you've done good. Put the clippers down. Okay, clippers are down. I've done it. Yeah, if you've made it this far, well done. Now we're going to hot cloth. Thank you. Bye.